Good afternoon, y'all. Well, started on the pond, and this right here is just going to be a small stock pond for whatever's in the lot. This right here is going to be from the end of the green grass you can see in front of you, over by the square baler and the old milk house right there, and a little bit behind me. It's going to be lotted off, and it needs some water in here. So I got this going on here. Got quite a bit of it dug. I started on this one evening almost a month ago, and there was actually water running out of the ground when I started digging on it. I got the topsoil pretty much pushed over in that pile right over there, the dark brown soil. And that was about it. We went on a vacation the next day, and it's rained every time I've had an opportunity to come over here and work. It's either been raining or we've just had so much rain last few weeks that it has not dried up. But I want to show you that. And I guess the cows had all the grazing they wanted to do, and I don't know if it shows up in the camera or not, but you can tell that it's no longer dark green on the far side of the fence over there. Walk over here real quick and see if it shows a little bit better. I need to open my fence up because I can't get back over to the driveway from here, and I've actually got to get a 2-inch pipe in right here. And for right now, I'm just going to put it through and let it just come out to this fence row. I'll be cleaning this fence row out, but I'm going to let it just come out right here at grade. And my thoughts are, later on, I will put a ball valve on it, set a valve box into the dam a little bit, just have to hand dig it out. And that'll give me a little bit of control over the water in case that I did need to water something on down this way. Because I'm thinking about, in that neck of trees in between the two fields, that little bit of a valley that runs down between those two fields there, of setting me out some feeder pig spots through there so I can move feeder pigs, and that would give me gravity water from here down to there. So, trying this regenerative farming thing. And as you can see, I cut hay off this. I've still got a windrow here that I went over once with a bush hog and didn't have the bush hog down that low, so I need to go back over it again with a bush hog a little bit lower. I did bush hog the back end of that field. There's still a trailer full of hay my cousin was supposed to come and get. But we've been taking hay off this last 3 years, and it's kind of used up. It hasn't had, this right here hasn't had any fertilizer on it in my lifetime that I know of. That's good stuff to have on the ground, because I had the cattle over here Sunday. The back end of that field, on each end there, I did break that field up. I think there's a video of me disking it 6-7 years ago. It mixed results. The left side of this field over here past the trailer, we've done in some deer plots and some stuff over the years, and it's pretty well used up. This whole property was nothing but briars and sumac for years. This field here was nothing but that. And 10 years ago, I turned it all under. I didn't know any better. I couldn't get rid of the sumac. I had just patches of sumac that was, wasn't anything else growing, just nothing but sumac. And I did turn it under, and I let a guy come in and he planted corn on it, and he sprayed the Roundup to it, and that was about 8 years ago. I'm trying to do better. I haven't put anything down in I think 4 years. This field over here, I did put 2,4-D on, and actually a little bit of this field here too. I'm learning better and trying to do better. I went and saw Joe Salatin's place last month, and that really turned me around. As you can see, where the cattle stay, it's done for. The only grass that's greening up is where I've been feeding. I do feed square bales. This year, I cut all of my hay off another property that I've acquired. This over here, I cut, and it was just so much broom sedge, or hillbilly talk, so we call it sage, S-A-G-E. I didn't keep it. I gave it all to my cousin, and as you can see, he hasn't even put all of it up in the barn. There's still probably 80 bales over on that trailer. But as you can tell, I've been on hay for a minute by my cow piles. That one there is probably pushing 5 inches tall, so they've got plenty of fiber in them. These fields out here where the cattle are, they're grazed to death, stomped down, and I've got this spring to be able to run them elsewhere and let this heal a little bit. And that's what I'm working on. I've been experimenting with this grass out here and seeing how the cattle behave. I'm also going to be trying to purchase some more cattle to go on the other farm down the road. But yeah, I can see it from here, and I don't know, there's sun's in my eyes, I can't see the camera. But definitely the left side of the fence is definitely greener than the right. So they did what they were supposed to, and they went in on their own. They put themselves up. They got it grazed down. I've got a bag of mineral out here that I've been shaking just to have a feed sack to shake. My cows do know what a feed sack is. They have had a bag of sweet feed in their life. They're not 100% grain fed, or pastured. They've been shown sweet feed, so that's always what I've always had to lure them in with. I winter them on hay though, so the percentage of grain in their life has been minimal, but they know what it is. And I think that's a healthy thing, to be able to shake a feed sack and get them out, especially if they get out. Them knowing what a feed sack is a good thing. I may try to mix me up some this year of my own that doesn't have any grain in it. Maybe grind some hay and mix some molasses or something with it. Just something for them, a treat that they will come running to. But they're all down here hanging out, doing their thing, chewing their cud. Their bellies are full. They're happy cows, and that's what I like. I'm also going to be doing some videos. I'm going to be clearing some of these drains out here. There's one here, and there's one way over through the woods, or across the field there, that I've already started working on. And look at these lazy guys. Y'all are pathetic. But, well, underbrush it and not break any ground. I'm just going to sow grass, put some seed down, and bush hog the brush. You know, bring the firewood out, run through there with a bush hog, chop the brush up, lay some more carbon down with a brush, and feed hay in there. Get some sunlight in there and feed some hay. But sign off for here. Now I got to run over and get some pipe to get in the pond dam, and I hope to see you in another video here soon.